welcome back to the Toffee Blues YouTube channel, your source for all things Everton. My name's Thomas, back with another 24/7 daily report on the channel today. Plenty more rumours flying about today. Obviously, Everton haven't signed a player yet. That's still to come, but plenty of time still left in the market. Plenty more rumours swirling around today, focusing on more about players that could leave rather than players coming in. But we'll just get started straight away with the headline. You will have seen it in the thumbnail, in the title. The Mail are reporting that Tom Davies is a target for Newcastle United. Apparently, Steve Bruce is a big admirer of the 22-year-old, and he wants for some reason he wants an English core throughout his team. And apparently, Newcastle are going to offer around £12 million for the midfielder. Apparently, Everton value him more. Apparently, they might be open to selling him, but there are players they prefer to offload first. You'd imagine players like Fabian Delph, potentially Gylfi Sigurdsson, especially in the midfield. So we'll have to see how this one goes. Personally, if good money comes in for Tom Davies, I think we'll have to sell him. Would he be the first player I'd want to sell? No, but will clubs want to sign Gylfi Sigurdsson? I really don't think so. As always with all these rumours, let us know, would you sell Tom Davies? If so, how much for? As I said, I probably would sell him. He's been really disappointing. He hasn't developed how we thought he should have in the past, couple of years now. So unless he's going to drastically improve, which I don't think so, we should be looking to sell him. Maybe not the first midfielder we're looking to sell, but if no one's after Gylfi Sigurdsson, we are going to have to raise funds some other way. Tom Davies, obviously Davies won't be on the highest of wages, which will disappoint the club. If they're going to sell players, they will want players on high wages. It's going to look better for the books. So we'll have to see how that goes. As I mentioned, let us know down in the comments what you think about that one. Next up, the Mail also saying that John Pickford is facing an uncertain future at Everton now. Apparently Ancelotti isn't convinced by him, as we could see throughout his performances. Apparently there isn't a final decision made about him. And I'd imagine the club might look to stick with him for maybe another year. Obviously, money has been discussed a lot going into this window, and obviously there are more pressing matters. Pickford and the goalkeeper position is getting up there in terms of pressing matters, but I'm not sure the club can afford to sign a starting goalkeeper yet, or potentially even competition. I'd personally definitely look to sign a goalkeeper next window maybe, but as I mentioned, this window, not enough money to be spending on a position that should be alright for maybe one more season. Don't get me wrong, I'm very disappointed in Pickford's performances this season. Started making a lot of costly mistakes towards the end. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Tell us in the comments below, would you sell John Pickford? If so, who are you going to sign to replace him? Apparently there's rumours that Chelsea might have been interested. Obviously they will probably look to move Kepa on after an even more disappointing season than John Pickford. So do let us know what you think about that one. Next, the saga that just doesn't stop. Not really too much of a development today about Gabriel, Brazilian centre-back from Lille that we've been linked with since January. Apart from the Lille owner, Gerard Lopez, definitely confirming he's going to leave the club, and in an interview, and then saying that he should be making his mind up by the end of next week, which is ridiculous. He should have made his mind up by now. I'm sure the club will have maybe alternative targets in mind if this one doesn't come off. We don't fully know what's going on behind the scenes. Apparently the club are keen on signing him still, even though teams like Napoli might look the favourites. But we'll have to see how this one develops. Not too much of development. I'm sure we're probably all a bit sick of hearing about Gabriel now, and are looking to kind of move on. If he's going to make his mind up, he needs to do it, I'd say, before next week. He's had plenty of time to think about it, really. If he doesn't want to come to the club, have to move on, look at other targets, see who else is available. Mentioning Napoli there and other centre-back targets that the club might be lining up. Milan Live claim that Everton are linked with Napoli defender Nicola Makismovich, as I'm going to pronounce his name. Apparently, along with Roma and AC Milan, the club are interested in for around €20 million is what Napoli will look to get in for the player. Obviously, it's a tricky one though. If Everton move to sign Makismovich, they're effectively handing Gabriel to Napoli. I think the only stumbling block with Napoli at the moment, not signing Gabriel, is they can't afford him. They need to sell players first, which is also why I think the Allen deal's taking a long time. Everton aren't going to want to just hand money to the club that they're competing with to sign another player. So we'll have to see how this one goes. Would you be looking to a player like Makismovich from Napoli? Would you be looking at a centre-back once Gabriel kind of makes his mind up? If he chooses not to come to the club, are you still going to look to pursue a centre-back? Or are you going to look elsewhere for other positions? Definitely let us know about that one. Personally, I really don't think we should be giving money to Napoli at the moment. before Gabriel makes his mind up, because if we are still in for Gabriel, it would be a ridiculously stupid thing to pay them 30 million for Allen, which would effectively fund the Gabriel move, which is around 30 million, or giving them 20 million euros for Makismovich, which will also partially fund the Gabriel move. So as I mentioned, let us know about that. That's pretty much all the transfer rumours from today. As I mentioned, let us know all about your thoughts in the comments below. Would you be looking to move on Tom Davies? If so, how much for? Would you still be looking to sign Gabriel? If not, any alternative centre-back targets? And John Pickford, what do we do with the keeper this summer? Do we wait till next season to potentially sign a replacement and move John Pickford on? Or do we just, we have to sell him now? If that's your opinion, do let us know. Thank you all very much for your support on all of these videos. Of course, we are bringing you these videos every single day, the transfer window, trying to keep you up to date with all the latest transfer news and rumours. Hopefully Everton make a permanent signing soon. And of course, we will bring you up to date with that as soon as it happens. So thank you very much for watching, and join us next time on the Toffee.